This was... Hi guys, it's Lottie. Today we have a different kind of video. It's this kind of photo card tag I've seen going around. I originally saw Trade Petals Ava do it. They're amazing. They're one of my favorite channels just ever. And yeah, we're gonna do this tag. So I got a lot of questions here that I have to like fulfill with certain photo cards, and I feel like I've cheated because Ava mainly did this with the people that they collect, but I am doing it with mostly people I collect. Sometimes I literally could not find a card from anyone I collect that fit it, so I had to pull one out of my ass, basically. So yeah, I feel like I've cheated, but it's totally fine. So the first question is fetus bias. So for this, I did not have one for but for Sajin, I have his Voice to New World photo card because this was their debut and he looks absolutely tiny. And then for Jamin, I have his card from Empathy, as this was like the first album era that he had photo cards for, and I could have used the other one, but he just looks extra baby here, so Jamin baby. I think we can all agree. And then carrying on the theme of NCT Dream, I have this Jeno We Young card because they said we hot, we young, and they literally are young. Have you seen this? Look at him. A baby. Look at him go. He can do no wrong. So I said I had nothing for but I do have something 80s related. I have this San card, as this is literally a baby photo. So I have this for 80s. I feel like I'm cheating. And then last of all, I really wanted to put this card in here, and it's a Stray Kids card. It is Minos from I Am You. Look how tiny he is. I Am You era was so long ago. I've literally stan Stray Kids since their survival show, and they were so tiny. So next is Bias in Red. I literally have two photo cards. You know how hard it is to find photo cards where they're wearing certain colors? It's so difficult. But for Bias in Red, I have this Jamin Reload photo card. As you can see, there's a very dark red in this shirt, and that is it. This is literally the best I can do. So for Jamin, I have this one. This is his write-in version. And then for Sajin, I have this one. It's very similar to the other one. This lovely blue suit, but it has this like red trim on it. This is as close as I can get. I'm such a failure, oh my gosh. So yes, this is it for Bias in Red. Next is first card you pulled of your bias. So for this, I have 4 cards, all from people I collect. Look at me go. I'm thriving. So for I have his episode 2 card. This was the first card I pulled. I started buying their albums just after episode 2 came out because I was like, yo, I'm really whipped for this group. I should really buy their albums whilst they don't have a lot. And so I unboxed episode 1, episode 2 on the same day, and I pulled this and literally when I started collecting him properly, it was a godsend because episode 2 cards until recently when it got reprinted, they were so difficult to find. Okay, I'm cheating again. I'm reusing a card, but this was the first Sajin I ever pulled. Considering how many years I have stanned Victon, I've never pulled a Sajin card until my very first video on this channel, which you can watch at any point because it's on my channel. I don't know how to do fancy link things, but it's on my channel. Although I guess this is a spoiler. This is what I pulled. For Jamin, it is this card from We Boom. I don't know if this is the We or the Boom version, but it's one of them. But this is actually my favorite card from We Boom. So yeah, he's adorable. I remember pulling this in public and I squealed and like 3 people stared at me and they were like, is she okay? And I was like, no, I'm never okay. Literally, look at hims. I miss We Boom era. I really do. And then another one that I pulled on my channel, this Jihyo card from Feel Special. These are the first cards that I ever pulled with my biases. I'm gonna have a real bad time putting all of these back after I'm done. Next is Bias with colourful hair. So for this, I have 2 photo cards with blue hair and then 2 with pink hair. But for I have his illusion photo card. Here it do be, an angel with his blush and his blue hair. I could have used one of his fever cards because his hair is kind of like peach right now, but the blue hair was too iconic not to use. Carrying on the theme of blue hair, I have Sejin's Continuous My Music Taste here because it's like the most obvious card to show his hair off. I don't know how they got it that bright, but it looks like Powerade. But he rocked it, he looked amazing. Sejin always looks amazing. But they're my blue hair boys. Then for Jihyo, we have a More and More card. And I could have used one of her other cards, but I'm using her other cards in other categories. So I decided to use this one as it's pretty close up. But Jihyo is a person who normally has like brown hair quite often. Last year during award season when she had blonde hair, I think I broke. Like she broke me. But yeah, we see her a lot with like natural colours, so when she had the pink hair for More and More, I was very surprised. And then for the last of my pink babies, I have this Jaemin We Go Up card, and the filter really makes it look orange, but I swear, it's pink. But anyway, yeah, Jaemin basically, he really wilds with his hair, but this is one of my favourite hair colours that he ever had. And this era is so special because obviously it was the era that he came back to dream properly, and it was just such a good era. It was an amazing era for dream sins. Now we have Bias wearing your favourite colour, and this is literally, I cheated so hard. I don't collect either of these people. It's Bias wearing your favourite colour. My favourite colour is yellow. Do you know how hard it is to find a photo card where they're wearing yellow? It's so difficult, oh my god. But out of all of the photo cards that I own, I found 2. I found this Sungwoo card in which he has a yellow t-shirt on. Look at that bright yellow. Look at that yellow. And then I have this Hyungwon We Are Here card where he looks adorable. He's doing like the little square bracket mouth. I love that. I mean, to be honest, they're both doing it. Wait, they both doing the same face. Oh my gosh. Parallels. But yes, I have this Hyungwon We Are Here card. It's honestly my favourite Hyungwon card that I've ever pulled. And he has this yellow jumper on. It's yellow and purple. I don't know if you can tell because of the light, but it's definitely yellow. Okay, I'm back. I changed that angle slightly because I felt like I was really far away. But the next category is hand signs, like a peas or like a heart or like a point. I don't know. Does that count as a hand sign? But anyway, for I have a peace sign. This is one of his classic selfie poses. He loves to pout. He loves his hand signs. I had another one that I could have used, which is adorable, but I'm using it for a later category, so I won't spoil it yet. But for now, I used this one. This is his My Music Taste Z version from Epilogue. For Sejin, we have his AR card from Continuous because he's doing like, he's making a little gun. Pew pew. This is just really cute. And I thought I would use it because I do really love his AR card. I want to try and get a variety of hand poses too, so I have a peace sign, I have little finger guns, and then I have Jaemin from Boom era pointing to this little action man on his shoulder. I wouldn't really call this a hand sign, but he was doing something with his hands, and I didn't want to reuse his other Boom card, so here we go. Bias doing hand sign. Next we have most recently received photo card. So for it is this fan sign photo card from Fever era. I believe this is week 2 of his fan sign cards. So I have this one. Look, another hand sign. He has like a couple of poses and he's like always pouting and he always has either a heart or a peace sign. He just loves it. Then I have this empathy era Jaemin. I got this a couple of weeks back in a cross trade with my friend. This was like the last photo card I needed for my Jaemin collection. This was a huge help. I'd been looking for this for so long. For Jihyo, it is this card that I got pretty recently, maybe last week, just before I moved. And it's from Feel Special. She's on this little jewel. It's her glitter border. I have a duplicate of this because I accidentally bought it What a dumbass. And then for Sejin, I'm waiting on a couple cards for him, but the most recent one I received was this Nostalgic Night photo card. I do not recall which version this is, but this is my favourite of the two Nostalgic Night album cards. Most recently received photo card. Okay, next is Boyz smiling with their teeth showing, which I had never thought about until now. And it's another difficult one because my biases don't really show their teeth. So I had to go into my other binder for a non collecting photo card. But the only win from this category is this Jihyo Moromo card. Look at her smile. Is she not the best girl you have ever seen? I love this card so much. She's smiling so wide. She looks so happy. And just Jihyo. I love her so much. Then, okay, this is like one of my cheats. So this is someone I collect, but he doesn't really smile in his photo cards. But if you look really, really, really closely at this photo card, you can see teeth. Do you see his teeth? This is the closest you can get for smiling with teeth. It's smiling, like, it's not even smiling, it's just like staring with like a tiny bit of tooth hiding. But then this is from my other binder. It's from Ace's latest album, The Butterfly Fantasy. It's this unit card. I love it so much. Donghyun is my bias, and look at him smiling with his little teethies. So yeah, basically my only win from this was Jihyo. Thank you, Jihyo, for saving my ass. Now we have bias wearing white. Again, I had to go through people that I don't collect to find this. But for people I do collect, I have one of Yuno's answer photo cards. He's got a big white shirt on here, as you can see, under his lovely brown jacket. What lovely descriptions I'm giving. Then we have this Jihyo photo card from More and More. It's the freebie looking set, but she's wearing white. You can see it. She's got a white camisole on. I think it's camisole. I'm not sure. This Sungwoo card from the Sung version. He's basically in like all white here. Thank you, Sungwoo, for being 1, the cutest, and 2, wearing white. Thank you, sir. And then the last one is one of my favourite photo cards of all time, actually, and it's this Chankyun Monster X Kingdom FanCon photo card. He looks like an absolute prince. He's wearing a lovely, lovely white shirt. This was so much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Like, wearing white is such a common colour, but they just don't wear it. Next we have bias with brown hair. I have 3 for this. So for Yuno, I have this answer photo card. This is the other one that I could have used for wearing white because he is wearing a white shirt here, but in Ant's era he had lovely, lovely brown hair. It was very nice. He looked very good. Then I have this Donghyun Ace fanship card, and he went through a period earlier this year where he had like long brown hair and he looked like a prince every single day, and it was so beautiful. And this is my favorite card from all 18 of the fanship photo cards because he's just the bestest boy ever. Look at his little face and his little curly hair. I do love it so much. Thank you, Donghyun. And then I have this Changhyuk unit card from Fantasia, and Changhyun's hair was this weird like brown, kind of burgundy, kind of purple colour, but Minhyuk's was definitely brown, so I'm claiming it. They had brown hair, it's totally all brown. Different shades of brown. Brown. Next we have photo card from the era you started standing in. So for me, I stand 80s from debut, so technically that would be episode 1. So here's his episode 1 photo card. Then for Twice, I would guess that I technically started standing Twice during Feel Special era. Like, I knew them from debut because I remember when 16 was airing, but I guess I started standing them from Feel Special. Like, I started like really properly listening to the music because before then I just kind of listened to the title tracks and I was like, oh, they're okay. And then Feel Special came out and it was literally one of my favorite songs of last year. But here is a Feel Special photo card. I have already showed you this before, but I literally have like 2 Feel Special cards. And then for Jaemin, I stand him from debut, but he did not have a photo card until 2018, so I've gotten this empathy card out again because Jaemin just doesn't have that many album photo cards, so this is the best I can do. This is the earliest I can go, but I have stand him since 2016. Photo card from the era you started standing them in. Next we have favourite non-selfie. This one was kind of interesting and I had to kind of improvise a little bit. But anyway, first only one of mention. This is Jisung's Unknown Art Picks photo book, photocard, and I don't know why he's hugging this pole, but he is. It's definitely not selfie. His whole body is in there. For NCT, Jaemin, I could have used his We Go Up crew card, but I have this special card from We Boom, and it's not a selfie. It's just a picture of him. It's one of like the concept pictures, but with holo in the back. Plus I wanted to have a holo photocard on camera. Yay! I love holo photocards. Then for Jihyo, I have her more and more pre-order because it's her only like non-selfie card that I own. And I mean, she looks gorgeous. This whole dress is phenomenal. The colour, the pearls all over it, the fit. I mean, Jihyo, have you seen her? And then for Yuno, of course, the Fever album had AR cards and they were all non-selfies. This is my favourite of the album cards, so I thought I would show you this one. His thanks fit was chef's kiss. Like, this whole look is just phenomenal. He looked amazing. KQ, please put him in more fits like this because I enjoy it very, very, very much. That is favourite non-selfie. So next we have most recent card, aka most recent comeback. So for Jaemin, I have this Reload photo card. This is his rolling version. His hair was beautiful, the comeback was exquisite. What else do I have to say? This was their most recent comeback, which was in April. I think it was in April. Yeah, because the concert, the online concert was in May. This was in April, but NCT 2020 is happening. Album next month, more Jaemin to collect. I am terrified. For Jihyo, I have this More and More card. I feel like you're going to see this More and More card a lot because I do love it so, but this was their latest comeback. It was in June, and then apparently twice comeback next month, so I'm going to be broke with those two. And then for Yuno, I have this K-Town For You pre-order benefit card because I had to include it. It's the sweetest little card. He looks adorable. We love Sailor Yuno, and also his hair was more pink here, so it's gorgeous. So that is photo card from most recent era. Now we have an interesting one, which is least favorite photo card. And for this I have a couple. So for Yuno, I have his diary photo card because literally KQ, what is this? What I wanted them to be was that it was like a selfie, and then when you scanned the AR, it would then show you like his story. Like, well, you know, like the words would appear. But no, you did it the other way. So I have this card that literally looks like a filler. Thanks, KQ. There's literally no need for it. I hate it here. For Sejin, I have this Mayday card. I don't dislike any of Sejin's photo cards, but this one is just the one that I like the least. He looked beautiful in Mayday era. Like the other two photo cards in the Mayday set, the My Music Taste and the other version, just hit differently. This one is just kind of like meh. So this is my least favorite Sejin card. For Jaemin, I feel like I cheated. I used a circle card because I hate these damn circle cards. I hate them so much. They're unneeded. They're unnecessary. I just picked his rolling version one up, but these are so unnecessary. Just all of them. Please SM, stop with these. Please stop. And then for only one of, I have this photo card just because RSVP were really, really lazy in this comeback, and they literally, the photo cards are the concept pictures. They literally tweeted this concept picture like a month before, and then we were like, oh, I wonder what the photo cards are gonna look like, and they were literally the concept picture. And I was just like, I could have printed that myself. I don't need to pay for an album for a random chance of getting my bias just for it to be a concept picture I've already seen. They should be in the book, not on a photo card. They did it this most recent comeback too, because I've seen the photo cards and it's so irritating. It's so irritating. Please step up your game, RSVP. Your photo cards were beautiful before. And last of all, now, finally, this has taken so long to film and my cards are everywhere, but the last category is most favorite card, and I'm very excited for this. You've already seen one of these cards, so I'll do that one first. It's this Jaemin We Boom card. Everything about this card is just beautiful. Just everything. The lighting, the hair, Jaemin, the pose, the outfit. We Boom era was just everything. Now for Victon, I did not pick a Sejin card, but I picked this Sungwoo card because it's just the best card ever. Is this not the best photo card you have ever seen? Songwoo's tapioca pearl eyes are adorable. This whole pose is adorable. I unboxed this album on camera. I pulled this on camera and I literally almost cried. Like, people are selling this for so expensive because everyone wants it. And I mean, I understand, it's beautiful. Then for Monster X, yes, I did go into my other binder for this, but I feel like it needs a mention. This is a concert photo card. So this is from one of the sets that Monster X sold at their We Are Here tour last year. One of the best nights of my life and one of my favorite concerts ever. I don't want to forget anything from that night. I have this Minhyuk card and he is just so precious. Like, this whole set is gorgeous, but Minhyuk's is just so precious. I love it so much. His black hair is beautiful on him. Please, Starship, don't fry his scalp anymore. The man will go bald. Minhyuk really just owns my whole heart. I love him so much. He is one of my favorite voices in K-pop. And lastly, we have the most god tier Yuno photo card you will ever see in your entire life, and it's from episode Fin, which was their full album, and it's this one because look at it, just look at it. We have Yuno forehead, we have Yuno teeth. Wait, I could have used this one for the teeth category, oh well. But literally look at him. I remember when the pictures of the photo card started coming out after the album dropped, and I saw the picture of this photo card and I literally tweeted something like, if I pull this card, I'm going to go feral. And I actually did pull this card and I did scream, and my housemates were very concerned. I screamed for an amazing reason. Literally, this is one of my most favorite cards that I have ever owned. I'm so happy to have it, and I love Yuno so much. That is it for my most favorite photo cards, and that is it for this video. It was a very different video for me, but it was pretty fun to film. It took a long time, but I do hope you enjoyed it. It's something a little different whilst we're waiting for like the end of the month so I can like do my haul and I can put stuff in my binder and things. Thank you so much for watching. I'm truly grateful for everyone who watches any of my videos. Thank you everyone who is supporting me in making this channel and doing these videos. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm really happy to share my love of K-pop and collecting with you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!